Okay, in this lesson we're not going to look at any new chords, but we're going to play around with some of the shapes that we've already learnt and see how they get put into patterns. And the pattern I'm going to work with is one that you'll immediately recognise. It's based on a C chord, an A minor, an F, and a G. They're probably the most familiar chords, certainly on a ukulele, but pretty well, there are thousands of songs that are based on these four chords in some form or another. And just the theory part, just really quickly, if the C is the first chord, it's the root, then C, D, E, F, G, A is going to be the 6, so it's a minor on the 6, A minor, C, D, E, F, F will be the 4th, and G would be the 5th. So it's in the scale, it's the 1 chord, the 4 chord, and the 5th chord with a minor 6th. If you didn't understand that, it's not actually going to it's not going to matter too much, but that's the theory of those chords working so well together. And what we're going to do, as usual, we're going to turn them into bar chords. So basically, we're not going to use our index finger, and until we have to bar. But it's much easier to ignore the open chords, and let's just change it now straight away to bar chords. So I'll pick the 2nd fret. And there's your C chord, there's your A minor chord, A minor shape, C shape and A minor shape. We're actually playing a D and a B minor there. But then that turns into an F shape, and then the whole thing slides up to play the 5 chord. There's the 1, there's the minor 6, there's the 4, and there's the 5. So, we're just utilising the 3 different positions that we've learned as bar chords: a C shape, an A shape, which we can also make an A minor shape, and the F shape, which is the one that slides up and down. And the beauty of doing it this way with the bar chords is when you want to change key, it all just jumps up a fret. So now we're going to do the same pattern on the 3rd fret. C shape, A minor shape, F shape, and then slide up 2 with the F, and then slide back and start again. When you want to change key, we can just keep doing this. And now it's all based on the 4th fret. But the pattern is exactly the same. The relationship between those 3 shapes, the C, the A or A minor, as this finger's up, putting that finger down for the F, and that's the only time it slides to a different bar position. And that's your next task, is just a real simple practice of those 4 shapes anywhere you like. And technically you could play this you could play this pattern just with A chords, A-shaped chords. There's your root. Actually, I'll start one higher. There we go. Slide. There's a minor. Then we can find all those chords just in our basically A shape, but you've got to slide up and down a lot more. Or you could play combinations. There's your C shape, and there's your A shape, and then can find those chords further down the neck, or you can find them right where your hand already is by changing to an F shape. So that's there you go. That's a nice, quick, easy lesson today, and that's your next thing to practice is those turnarounds. Cool. See you soon. I'll just add to that lesson that once you know these patterns, you don't actually have to even know what the name of the chord is, which is actually kind of really handy. The pattern is so simple that you already know what it is. But right now, I know that I'm playing an F sharp as my starting chord. I don't even think about what these other chords are. I don't have to know. I could work it out. I know that's the F sharp because I've already kind of memorized that from the D is the 2nd fret, E is the 4th, F is the 5th, so that one then must be F sharp. That's where I was. So what would that be? It's a minor. It would be it's a D sharp minor, which means that is then a B, I think. Yes, it's a B. And that would be a C sharp. Yeah, just testing. So already I've forgotten what I just told you there. F sharp. What did I say that one was? A D sharp minor. Yeah, there you go. I'm not even going to bother figuring it out. It doesn't matter. But what's really handy about that is if I'm listening to the radio or another song and I kind of figure out that it's always starting at the same kind of chord, I slide up and down my neck and go, that's the chord that they're starting on. And then it's probably a really common pattern with a minor and those two chords. And I can straight away play along. And there's the minor. And there's all sorts of different combinations that you can play it in. But straight away, I've been able to figure out, just by listening and kind of sliding along until I get the starting chord, all the other chords just fall into place. It actually makes it really easy to play along and improvise with something, and you don't even have to know what chord you're playing. I just thought that would be, that's pretty handy information to add on to the end there. All right, have fun. See ya.